If you're wondering if you can make money from old videos, that is videos prior to you getting monetized, stay tuned. You see, that's a pretty common question, so you are not alone in having that question. You have questions, I have answers. If it's your first time here, I am sending you a Texas-sized welcome. I am Rachel Thibodeau, award-winning speaker, digital brand strategist, dog mom to Olivia Pope Thibodeau, chocolate and pasta connoisseur, and I run a boutique consultancy called Swag Strategy Solutions, where swag is not just cool, although it is a little cool, that stands for Strategic Women Achieve Growth. I provide cheat codes to service businesses, thought leaders, reluctant content creators, particularly women. I provide cheat codes for creating strong, adaptable brands that thrive in just about any market. That is done by leveraging smart digital strategies to maximize and to monetize. If you want to future-proof your brand, then you're in the right place. So before answering your question, do you know how long it usually takes to get monetized on YouTube? Although it can vary, it can take a while. And for most people, for most creators, most channels, it does take a little while. Now, what do I mean by a while? Well, that can vary as well, but in most cases, it is at least a few months. For some, it is a few years. So if you can get monetized typically in 8 weeks or less, that's considered fast. Like, that's considered really good. I know some creators who've gotten monetized in 6 weeks, anywhere between 6 and about 9 weeks, and they were ecstatic. Like, they were really happy because that is faster than usual. So just want to set that expectation. If you're really new to YouTube and you're not really sure how long monetization usually takes, now you know. And another example, I have a client who had a YouTube channel for, I would say, a couple years, probably a little over a couple years. And at this point, it's been a little over a couple of years, probably 2.5 years or so. And it took her about a year and a half to get monetized. So what a lot of people want to know is, are they able to monetize the videos on their channel prior to their channel getting monetized? In other words, are they able to make any money from the videos they made leading up to being monetized? Well, the answer is yes, it is possible, but want to make sure that you understand some things. Once you get monetized, of course, future videos, any videos you make after the point you get monetized, those can potentially make you money. But those older videos that you made prior to your channel getting monetized can make you money as well, based on future views, based on the views you get from that point on. Does that make sense? So let's say you have a video you made prior to your channel getting monetized, and that video had 3,000 views. Well, you're not going to get paid on those 3,000 views. Those 3,000 views were generated before you got monetized, before the channel got monetized. However, if you get 3,000 more views, so now you're at 6,000 views for that video, you with me here? You can make money on that additional, or those additional 3,000 views after being monetized. Okay, so it's the same video. You're talking about the same video that you had already made, and maybe you've made 10 videos, maybe you've made 25, maybe you've made 100 videos up until the point your channel gets monetized. So yes, any additional views you get once your channel is monetized, those videos can make money for you as well. So you just want to keep that in mind. It's based upon activity after your channel is monetized. But yes, you can make money on those old videos. And that takes me to something else I want to point out here. This is why it can be a good idea for you to do at least some long form content, some longer form videos, not just shorts, not just quick videos that are like 2 or 3 minutes. Ideally, you want to do a video that's at least about 5 minutes, and even better, at least 8. I'm going to tell you why 8 minutes is kind of a magic number. So the thing with 8-minute videos is, at that point, once you have a video that's at least 8 minutes long, you can get not one, but multiple ad placements, because that's how you're monetizing, at least through the primary way you monetize through YouTube, or as in YouTube is actually sending you money. Now, there are other ways to monetize YouTube, just as there's other ways to monetize other social media, but we're talking specifically getting paid through YouTube. You get paid through ads. So if you have a video that's, say, 3 minutes long or 4 minutes long, that's long enough to get one ad placement. But if you want multiple ad placements, which could mean more money, then you want a video that is around 8 minutes long, or of course longer. A video that's at least 8 minutes long is going to allow for at least a couple of ad placements. So this is why you don't want to just think that the videos that you made prior to getting monetized are like not important, or maybe you're thinking they're a waste, especially if it's taking a while to get monetized. Just realize that once your channel is monetized, those older videos can make you money. And as your channel grow, as we know it's going to grow, I'm a person of faith. I know at least some of you watching are also people of faith. So we are going to claim it. Now, I'm not saying you just claim it and you don't do any work. We're going to claim it and do the work that our channels are going to grow like crazy. And when that happens, that just gives more opportunity, or presents more opportunity for you to get more views on your older videos. And there are ways to direct traffic to those older videos. You can reference other videos in the newer videos you make. You can tag videos, and of course you can promote your videos on other platforms. So there's several ways to drive traffic to those older videos and get them making money as well. So if you're a small creator, you have a small channel, I want to encourage you, keep going. And I know a lot of people say that, but I'm not going to just say keep going, just like I'm not big on saying keep posting. That is some of the worst advice ever. And there's reasons for that. We can get into that later. That's another conversation. But you don't want to just keep going or just keep posting. Keep going with intention. Keep going with strategy. Keep learning. Pay attention to what's working. Pay attention to what's not working. But if you do that, if you're strategic and you're intentional, then you more than likely will get to where you want to be on YouTube. But full disclosure and transparency, I'm one of those people that it's taken years, and I'm not yet monetized, at least not now. Now, depending on when you see this, that may have changed, but as of April 2025, I'm not monetized, and I've had a YouTube channel for about 10 years, almost, I'm thinking 9 or 10 years. Now, granted, I have not been consistent that whole time. I haven't even been active on YouTube that whole time, but I've had a channel for that long. I just came back to YouTube after going away probably the second or third time. Came back, revisited YouTube last year, like early 2024, and have started to gain more traction and see more growth in the last year and a half or so than I've seen the whole time I've been on YouTube. And a lot of that can be attributed to me being more intentional, being more consistent, and figuring some things out. Because for a long time, I didn't know what the hell I was doing on YouTube. I just knew it was a video platform, it's popular, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't really understand the power of YouTube, how it works, being found, search, the power for it to optimize other networks and your other content. Like YouTube is the one. But again, I want to encourage you not to get so hung up in just doing shorts. YouTube shorts can work in getting you subscribers, but you have to be careful about that as well. But if you're looking to get monetized solely through YouTube shorts, that may not work out for you. It really may not work out the way you think it can work out, because for one reason, it requires 10 million views in 90 days to get monetized strictly through shorts. Just through shorts. 10 million views, 90 days. They don't even give you a year. They don't give you 6 months. So, yeah, I'm not saying that cannot be done. Some creators are able to do that, but it depends on a number of things, and it is not the easiest way to go. If you want to know more about that, I have another video. It will either appear here or I will reference it in the description. So make sure you go check that out to find out more about why the challenges with YouTube Shorts. But if this is helpful, let me know, drop it in the comments, and by all means, if you are serious about maximizing and monetizing your brand, your expertise, your experience, even your flaws by leveraging digital strategies, you want to subscribe. You're in the right place. Again, we're here to future-proof your brand. All right. That's it for me, at least for now. Yeah. So, until next time, this is Rachel Thibodeau. You take care, and please take some action.